Dear moms and dads, here are the activities of Lesson 2 of Indonesian for your children in Year 6. The activities have cross-curricular disciplines. This lesson covers Indonesian, geography, and ICT general capability. This is part of unit Musim dan Cuaca, season and weather. Lesson 2. The title Mengenal Musim Kemarau dan Musim Hujan, to know dry season and rainy monsoon season in Indonesia. Level Year 6. In the area of Indonesian, the learning objectives are to identify the seasons in Indonesia and make a description about musim kemarau dan musim hujan, dry season and rainy monsoon season in Indonesia, and to identify the language use of Indonesian in the topic of weather and seasons. In the area of geography, the learning objective is to locate and represent data about musim kemarau dan musim hujan in Indonesia from secondary sources. In the area of ICT general capability, the learning objective is to know and identify the intellectual property of the resources in using and collecting information about musim kemarau dan musim hujan in Indonesia. Dear moms and dads, the learning outcomes of these activities adapted from the Australian curriculum for Year 6. In the area of Indonesian, the learning outcome is that the students can respond to images of musim kemarau dan musim hujan in Indonesia and create text about to describe and share factual ideas about musim kemarau dan musim hujan using formulaic phrases and model language of weather and seasons in Indonesian. The learning outcomes of geography, the students can locate, collect, and organize useful data and information about musim kemarau dan musim hujan in Indonesia from secondary sources. The learning outcomes in the ICT general capability follows the ICT learning continuum of level 4. The students can show their legal obligation in providing the intellectual property when using digital products and apply referencing conventions. Moms and dads, your children can choose one of the activities. The activities are designed to accommodate the different needs and interests of your children. Your children might want to analyze images or watch a video and listen to a song. Activity 1. Step 1. Search on internet information about seasons in Indonesia. Then answer the question, how many seasons in Indonesia? Step 2. Choose 2 images of Indonesian countries during rainy monsoon season. Describe the rainy monsoon season in the images and the effects of the rainy season to the life of people in Indonesia. Your description should consist at least 5 sentences in Indonesian and include the 2 images of the season. Your images should be taken from Creative Commons website. Go to CC Search, type Banjir, to find images for musim hujan. Step 3. Write the license of the images. The license can be found by clicking the images. On the right side of the image will be written the license of the image. Step 4. Then write the legal obligations of images you use in your description. The legal obligations can be found by clicking the number of the license. For example, CC20 license. You click and the legal obligations or attributions will be shown. You are free to share, copy, and redistribute the material in any medium or format. You are free to adapt, remix, transform, and build upon the material for any purpose, even commercially. Step 5. Provide the common creative referencing by clicking the image. On the right side of the image, credit the owner of the image by copying the reference. Paste the reference into the reference of your work. Step 6. You also need to create the license of your own work. Go to Creative Commons website. Click Share Your Work. Then click Get Started. Click Choose a Beta. Follow the prompts. If your child is interested with song, he or she can do activity 2. Step 1. Search on internet information about seasons in Indonesia. Then answer the question, how many seasons in Indonesia? Step 2. Watch and listen to the song Doa Sepasang Petani Muda, the prayer of a young farmer. I provide the lyric of the song and the translation, and your child can follow the song in Indonesian and English. Then answer what season does the song represent. Describe the hot dry season in the video and its effect to the life of people in Indonesia. Your description should consist at least 5 sentences in Indonesian and include 2 images of the season. Your images should be taken from Creative Commons website. Go to CC Search, type kemarau or kekeringan to find images for musim kemarau. Step 3. Write the license of the images. The license can be found by clicking the images. On the right side of the image will be written the license of the image. Then write the legal obligations of images you use in your description. The legal obligations, like I mentioned on the top, you can click the number of license so that you can see the legal obligations or the attributions. Step 5. Provide the common creative referencing by clicking the image. On the right side of the image, credit the owner of the image by copying the reference. Paste the reference into the reference of your work. Step 6. You also need to create the license of your own work. Go to Creative Commons website. Click Share Your Work. Then click Get Started. Click Choose a Beta and follow the prompts. So, dear moms and dads, as I know that some of students in year 6 are still struggling to understand Indonesian language, here I provide useful phrases. I hope that using these useful phrases, your children should be able to write sentences in Indonesian about musim kemarau dan musim hujan. Your children also will not find difficulty to choose the second activity, as I provide the lyric of the song and the translation of the song as a scaffolding to support their understanding. Moms and dads, as these activities also focus on the ICT general capability, of the students, here I provide the rubric to assess the application of social and ethical protocols and practices using ICT. Mom and dads, you are invited to give comments or ask questions regarding the activities of your children. But you need to follow the ICT's policy of the school that we need to respect to each other, stay safe, and be responsible user. Thank you very much.